Welcome to Ping to String. In this video we will see how to measure string for a racket in a different ways. There are three different ways that we typically measure the string. Let's see one by one how to measure it. So this is a 16 by 19 string pattern Dunlop racket. We are going to string this with Solinco Match 10, which is a brand new string in the market. But we will see how to measure this string for the CX200 Dunlop. Generally, measuring the string is always the same ways. There are multiple ways to measure it. I'm just going to quickly share you a couple of ways, and there's especially three different ways to measure a string from a reel. So if you are buying a reel like this, and if you want to measure it, and this is the ways that we can measure it. So the first method is measuring as per the racket space. So if you see, this is a 16 by 19, it means 16 mean and 19 cross. So let's start measuring this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, and you will take 17 and a half. You can see now this is 17 and a little bit till the handle. It's a 17 and a half is what we measure it. 17 and a half is for mains. So this is for the mains, and now I'll show you how to do the cross from the. This is a 19 cross, so let's do the cross using the same reel. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19, and I would take a little bit off, like 9 1/4 or probably 20 to be safe, because are oval in shape and some racket are circle in shape. So generally if it's a 16 by 19, it's oval in shape. So if you take one length extra, that is enough to pull the string, because the oval shape will have a less string here, more string here, but we are measuring it in the same length. So when you string it, it's better. So for 19 cross you take 20, and for 16 means you take 17 and a half. That's pretty much is what we needed to string this racket. This is one way of stringing. The second way of stringing is what now we will see it. So generally it's close 12 meters that we have it for the string. It's a 12 meter long. So if we are measuring the string, the mains close to 8 of the full racket. So let's show you how to measure it. The second method, measuring all the way till the racket. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 8 and a half, or probably a little bit longer till the handle. So it's close to 9, and this is for the main. This is the second way of measuring a string for the cross. Again, we are going to measure it in the same way. Basically, even if for the cross, we will measure it in the same way. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, exactly the right, 7 and a half. This is enough for doing the cross. So 8 and a half for the mains, 7 and a half for the cross. That's how you measure it. This is like measuring using the full racket length. So whatever racket that you use it, based on the length, you will be measuring. That's the second way of measuring the string from the reel. The third way is pretty much commonly used, like using typically for the mains. We are not going to use the string bracket or anything. We're just going to stretch the hands and probably measure it. So the full length. I think you cannot see now. A little bit extra. Let me push it this way. So all you need to do is use the length of your hand. 1 2 3 and half. 3, and if you see, this is like a 3 and a quarter to 4, but it's not actually 4. So if you see 3, and instead of full stretch, you just stretch it here, and it can come to your arms, come probably like to your elbow. It's 3 and a quarter. It's basically we measure it. Again, for the mains, we will measure it 1 2 3, and it depends on your arm's length. So basically it's a 3 foot and 3 and a foot, probably 3 and a foot, or probably 3 full stretch. 1 of 3 by 4 stretch is what we needed. That is on the mains. And for the cross, you will have a little bit less, as you know. 1 2 3, a little bit. So that's for the cross. This is the 3 different ways you can measure a string for you're a beginner, and if you are learning how to measure it if you buy a reel and how to measure it, probably these are the 3 different ways that you can measure a string from a reel. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on another video.